Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Messenger. Last episode... Oops. We got further ahead. Oh, that was close. And now we're gonna be continuing forward. Alright. Ow. Yeah. Did someone tell you that was a secret passage? My brother used to do that. No, quibble. Quabble. That's why they put this here. Cheeky devs. Fine, I'll do it the not-so-sophisticated way. And that is why we don't fall straight down. Alright. The example of a medallion. So, seems you're the one to wander off the beaten path. What's that big green object? Oh, you mean the thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. Many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. Tell you that finding them all is optional, but if you're the kind of adventurer that likes to go the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. Who knows, it may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be on my shop. Considering the fact that I will not be getting them... Yeah. Anyway. Keep going. Should have just waited for it. Great. Alright. Hop. Yep. Need anything? Double boss. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there's a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. That look on your face. Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's... I didn't mean so. Well, good luck. Right, second wind. Probably gonna need this one next. Alright. You won't like me when I'm angry. Oops. See? Supposed to hit him and then dodge that. Ah. So, Oh, too late. Remember, the 3 Ds of dealing with projectiles. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and destroy. Hey. Come on, I can't get you. Whoop. Come on, buddy, get down. There you go. Forgot how to handle this, so immediately caused my death, but that's how a lot of bosses are anyway. Forlorn Temple. I'm just scratching up your life insurance. Need anything? Forlorn Temple, huh? Sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Metro types rarely do, I get it. The short of it is that 4-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened. That's the Demon King. Brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. He's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean that this is all that's left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way! I will go take down that Demon King right now! Giving me the first to try. Oh, I can't stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider even taking on this second in command. I'm going. But you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me! Oh, I will. You have any stories to share? Of course. Here's one for you. I was once a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all the neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders come and went before attempting to pass her test. You'll be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. The best sleep of my life, each would reply confident that they had proved they didn't fear the dark or that they would be easy to guess. They're all properly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses he went on. It looked uncomfortable enough, but when I laid on it, he said it was like he had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but you ever heard about what happened after? Huh? The first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. The soup wasn't too hot. It's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. When the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were unpredictable. So one day, just like that, known to the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all of her problems and delved into personal growth and then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. Okay. Thank you. For the lore dump. It looks like I should be able to, like... yeah, grab that. Ah! Secret! Can I upgrade anything? Nope. Yeah, almost. Alright. Yep. It's not what you think.
Oh, you scared me. I thought you were undead.
What creature are you?
You never seen a phobican?
Bulbakin?
They're tribe builders, technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after.
What's your name?
Necro.
Necro, so you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs?
We're kind of kissing it. So we're trying to prepare the temple ruins above. Because I'm still paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work.
Right. Alright. Hey. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Break this down. Oops. Okay. Traps! Lots of them. Okay, now there's something over there. Okay. A lot of health in this place. Okay. Okay. Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons. And bats. Oh, evil wizards too. You bet, a necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. Hey, how did that raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair, the bridge was in shambles. Well, we wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain and ran away, now would we? What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic! Come on, you just asked. No, but I meant... Believe me, learning a magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There's a poor lady who once had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day she was visited by a starving beggar who asked her whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation and was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, and then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything, and it's like a normal moral about living frugally? No, this is good. Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, but jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she was decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went on by, and she scolded many thieves, but she soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became a pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And one day, Death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree and grabbed a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, and since then, there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of a death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Need anything? Yeah, upgrade, please. This, and then we can get this. Okay. I do think that is going to be it for this episode, though. See you guys in the next one.